Welcome, my dear students. We have now good program. Our program today is not any one. We have a special program. This program about revision, but help of some students. You sure, and we have here in the studio some students. We should welcome to our students. Welcome, my dear students.
Welcome, Miss.
It's nice to introduce yourself as a beginning.
Sama.
Yeah.
Shahd.
Good.
Suhaila.
Hazem. Mina.
It's good. Welcome, my dear. Today we make a revision about science. We have different units here, and it's important to concentrate for each question. Why? To catch full mark. Are you ready to catch full mark, my dear students?
Yes.
Let's go and see the first question. Let's see the first one. Revision. We have a problems here, and I said many times, concentrate for each number for the problem. The first one, when I say speed rule. We have a different rules. As a beginning, you must learn through this triangle. Distance, time, and speed. My dear, this we work through this specific triangle. The first one, when I say special car can move from rest and its speed reaches about 90 meters per second in 10 seconds. Now, the question here, what is the acceleration with which the car moved? When I ask what we need acceleration. Can you help me, Sama, for this acceleration?
Acceleration equal v2 minus v1 over time equal 90 over 10 equal 9 meter per second square.
It's good to say that, but my dear, this not we need. My dear students, when I need acceleration here, you must learn acceleration depend on a specific rule. v2 minus
V1.
Good, say it, Hazem.
V2 minus V1 over time.
Good, but you hear he say the body start from rest. Do you think what happened for this case, Suhaila? Rest, what's it mean?
Equal 0.
Good, it means V1 equals 0. So directly we say V over T, 90 over 10 equal
9 meter per second.
Good.
Square.
Meter per second square. Do you think what is meant by meter per second square? Hazem, do you think what this mean?
Meter by second, second over time.
Good. It means the unit of acceleration. Meter per second, second over time. Let's go to other question. When I say for this question, on a straight line, there is a moving bus. Its speed changed from 6 meters per second to 12 meters per second. During what? During period of the time. This time it's about 3 seconds. Concentrate. I have 3 numbers, 6, 12, and 3. Do you think, what about acceleration? Can you find, my dear? What is the acceleration here?
V2 minus V1 over time, 12 minus 6 over 3
It's good. Equal what?
Equal 2 meter per second square.
Good. To say for these cases meter per second square, because when I say meter per second square, it means you catch the unit. And we said no problems without units because it has a mark. All time I work through full mark. Now, I have some question for you also. Try to answer this. This question say, if an object moves from the rest regularly until its speed reaches 10 meters per second, after 2 seconds from the start of the moving, therefore, the change of the speed through 2 seconds, do you think equal what? 10 meters per second. Do you think why for this law? Because we make a division. Now, another question. The change of speed through 1 second. Do you think what your answer for this case? Suhaila?
V2 minus V1 over time.
Good. The answer will be
10 over 2 equal 5 meter per second.
it's good to say that. This about 1 second. 2 seconds stay as it is. 1 second we make a division. Hazem, do you think, what about third one? When I say through 2 minutes, acceleration equal what here? Lose the first.
V2 minus V1 over time.
10.
طب إيه الأرقام؟
قول القانون.
V2
ثانية. Acceleration for this case will be Hazem.
V2 minus V1 over time equal 2 divided 2 equal 5 meter per second square.
10 divided 2 equal 5 per meter second square. It's good to think that. Also, when you say write scientific term, the question for scientific term is very important because all time I said no definition without scientific term. The first question when I ask the rate of a change in displacement relative to the time. Concentrate here. You have a displacement and you have a time. My lovely students, can you catch the answer now?
The answer is velocity.
Good. Velocity. Why we say velocity? Velocity for this case, it means displacement and the time. Sama, do you think the same by speed?
No.
Good. Why we say speed equal what?
Speed equal distance over time.
Good. The same meaning for different words, speed and velocity. But speed depend on distance. Velocity depend on what?
Displacement.
It's good to say displacement. Both have the same time. Velocity. Catch it and easy. Now, what about to get this question? When I say the distance covered in unit time, here I have two important words, distance and time. Shad, what is the relationship between them? Do you think what's about?
Speed.
It's good to say speed. Speed, why? Because we have distance and time. When I exchange the question to that, the actual path that covered by moving body. Oh, I have a good word. Actual path, actual distance. Do you think what this means, Suhaila? It means
Distance.
good. It's distance. Why we say actual? My dear students, actual here it means the real distance which we move from one position to another. But when I say motion of the body, but this not actual, shortest one, shortest distance, do you think what this means, Hazem?
Displacement.
Good. Displacement, shortest distance. What about actual? It means
Distance.
catch the distance now, differentiate between them. But we have another difference between distance and displacement. It back to the word quantities. I ask, distance is a scalar or vector, Sama?
Scalar.
Yeah, you remember the scalar? This is scalar quantity. But the vector one, when I say the other Hazem,
Displacement.
it's a displacement. Easy and important. Another question. The shortest straight line that covered by moving body in one direction. Shortest one. Do you think what this means now?
Displacement.
Displacement. We learned for both displacement. Now there is big difference between them. What about to get this question? Physical quantity that needs magnitude only. Why? To be identified. Magnitude. Magnitude here it means we need a value. Do you think, Sama, what is here?
The answer is scalar quantity.
It's good to say scalar quantity. Why we say the scalar? Scalar quantity, it means the quantity which has a number only. This we need. But when I say vector, we need two factors. We need a number and we need what? Yes?
Direction.
Good Hazem, we say direction. Number and the direction together, it's a vector. But number only, Shahd, it means
Scalar.
good to say scalar. All of us, we are Shahd now. What about to fly the other question? This question will be physical quantity that need magnitude and direction to be identified. What is the important word? Wait, take your time. What is the important word to help you to answer this question?
Magnitude and direction.
Good. Magnitude and direction. Catch the answer it now.
The answer is vector.
Good. The answer is
Vector.
Vector, quantity, magnitude, and direction. Get this question also when I say calculation of the speed. Here we have speedometer, and the speedometer, it has a different number. It starts from 20, 30, 50, 60, and so on. This number is changing. Hazel, what about the speed for this case? You have a number?
Distance over time.
Good. Now the speed is distance over time. Get the graph. Now the graph, as you see, has two sides. One is x-axis and the other is
Y-axis.
x and y. Let's see what is the x, what is the y. X-axis and y-axis. Sama, when I say x-axis, it means what? For distance or for time?
For distance.
Good, for distance. What about chat? What about y-axis?
Time.
No, there's a difference. We can say time, this is x. And distance, this is what? This is y. So, the important axis, time and
Distance.
good. To find what, Hazem?
Speed.
Good. What about to see this graph again? This graph will be, we have distance from 0 to 8 and we have a time from 0 to 8. He say, what is the speed it's shown in this distance and time? Do you think what is the answer now? We have the law, distance over time. It means what?
8 over 8 equal 1 meter per second.
Good. 1 meter per second. 8 divided 8. The other one, when I say distance time graph, as you see, two sides. Mina, the two sides, the first one is called
Time.
time axis. The other one is called
Distance.
distance. Take care. Here, it has two sides. But when you say the graph move in a straight line beginning from 0, do you think when it starts from 0, it means what?
Uniform speed.
Travel in a straight line, it means uniform speed because it gets, equal
Equal
Distance and equal time.
Equal distance, equal time, it means uniform speed. It's good. But when I say the graph is parallel to time axis, do you think we have uniform now? Shahd, it's uniform?
No.
Why? Suhaila, why we say it's not uniform?
Because it doesn't move.
It doesn't move. Doesn't move, it means the body at
rest.
rest. It means V equal what?
0.
The different types of graph, uniform, irregular, and the body at rest. Easy and wonderful. What about to get some problem for this case? The problems here will be, you will need this equation to answer the following question about the speed, distance, and time. The equation again tell me speed equal distance and
over
time.
time.
Can you tell me all together what is the unit of the speed?
Meter per second.
Distance,
Meter or kilometer.
time,
Second or hour.
second or hour. So the different units are important for this case. Don't forget the unit. The unit of the distance is
Kilometer.
good, but the third one, when I say the unit of the speed,
Meter per second.
meter per second only,
No, kilometer per hour.
kilometer per hour. But all of this, they are physical quantities: speed, distance, time, acceleration, different example. What about to get this problem? Acceleration graph. Also, we have two sides, x and y. But this case, we have a speed and the time. It means acceleration. The answer here, do you think 0.5 negative 0.5 meter per second squared, 1 meter per second squared, 2 meter per second squared. What is the result for this case? Can you tell me?
The result will be 8 over 4 equal 2 meter per second square.
Good. 8 over 4. Why we say that? Because speed 8 and the time is 4. Because the last point at 4, when it's fall down to the mean point time, it means 4. So equal to meter per second squared. This is acceleration. We have now the different type of acceleration. Maybe positive. Yes, we learned 8 over 4 equal to 2 here is a positive number. Do you think somehow we have a negative one?
This means the car is stopped in the time.
Good. And when the car is stopped, this it means I have other type of acceleration, Sahila. It means what acceleration?
Deceleration.
Deceleration. But carried charge is what, Hazel?
Negative.
So we have two types of acceleration, positive and
Negative.
negative. Both are important. You remember, Yamina, when I said before, the body starts from rest, it means
The V1 equals 0.
so positive acceleration. But when I say car is stopped, it means
V2 equals
equals
0.
zero.
V2 equals 0. It means
Deceleration.
Easy and important. Catch this question now. Acceleration problems. You will need to learn some question about this to answer the acceleration problem, speed and time. Get this, my dear. Acceleration, it means change in speed per time. So, when I ask all time, we must learn some physical quantities and some graphs. Do you think why we need graphs? We need it for what?
To get acceleration.
Good. Also to predict the relationship between different physical quantities. So we must fly to some problems. This problem will be for number 1. A racer covered 50 meters northward within 30 seconds. Then 100 meters eastward within 60 seconds. Then 50 meters southward within 20 seconds. By concentration of this case, you must learn we have 3 different distances, which they are
50 meters, 100 meters, 50 meters.
good to say that. North, east, south. It's good to say that. In the same time, we have 3 types of the time.
30 seconds, 60 seconds, 20 seconds.
Good. We have a difference for time and distance. How can you catch for this? Catch the answer when I ask you, return back to its starting point within 40 seconds. The first question, what is the average speed of the racer? Can you find it? Yes.
Total distance over total time.
Good. What is the average velocity?
Total displacement over time.
Good. Displacement over total time. Now, what is the displacement? The definition for displacement, it means
This is the rate of change of displacement.
and shortest.
The shortest straight line.
Good. Shortest straight line or shortest length between starting and ending point. So, from all of this, we have a solution. This solution must be in different steps. The first step, when I say draw the graph, AB, 50 meter, 30 seconds. It moves from where to where?
From A to P, southward.
Good. This it means A to P, north direction. What about the motion like this? A to C. It means
Eastward.
good, eastward direction. And back again from C to D is called
Southward.
good. So the different direction A, B, B, C, C, D by different number 50, 100 and 50 again. But I have a question. Why we say both are 50 meter? Because they are
Parallel and equal.
parallel and equal. It's good. My dear students, what about the distance D and A. Do you think what this mean?
Displacement.
Good. Displacement. Why we say it's a displacement?
Because it is the shortest straight line that joins between 2 points.
It's good to say that. Now, my lover, let's see total distance for this case. The distance here, 50 plus 100 plus 50 plus 100. Here, I got all numbers. Why? Because we have a different direction. The arrows in the same direction. A, B, B, C, C, D, and D, E. The arrow here is a change. Its direction?
No.
No, it moves in the same direction. So, the total distance will be, for this case,
50 plus 100 plus 50 plus 100 equal 300 meters.
it's a good 300 meters. In the same time, I get the other total time. I need to learn total time. Can you find the total time for this? Yes,
Yes.
Shad? Say.
30
Yes.
plus 60 plus 20.
Only? No. We have also
40.
40. 20, 60, 30, 40. All of this is the total time. So, total time will be equal
150 centimeters.
good 150 meter. It's good to catch total distance, total time. Do you think, Suhaila, we arrived to final answer?
No.
Why?
Because the average speed equal total distance over total time.
Good. So we must back again to average speed. Average speed for this case will be total.
Distance over total time.
It's good to say that. So will be equal.
2 meters per second.
Good. Why? Because we make a division between
300 and 150.
It's good to find average speed for all of this. Total distance, total time. My dear, what about displacement? Can we find displacement sum for this case? Yes.
Equal 0.
Equal 0. Why we say here displacement equals 0?
We move in the same direction.
It's good to say that, my dear. When I say displacement equals 0, because the end point is a starting point. Look, my dear, the starting point. If I start from point A and end to the same point, it means we have in displacement. Displacement equals 0. All distance is the distance for the whole shape. But when I start from point A, end to point D, oh, they are different. So the difference here, it means displacement. So I get D and E. Concentrate for 0 what? 0 displacement. It's good and easy. When I say displacement in a straight line, can you find displacement in a straight line? We said all time straight line has distance and displacement, which are equal. A straight line is displacement equal والدisplacement 0. Equal
and 0.
طيب لو 10 يبقى 10 100 100. طيب when I say the motion in a straight line special rule. It means must 2 points are equal. Hasn't do you think what is the points which are equal?
AD and BC.
For example, AD, BC equal. It means here straight line and displacement here 0. 0, yes 0. Starting and ending. Straight line equal displacement. So don't forget. Ending point, starting point, depending on distance and displacement. What about to complete the answer of the problem? Let's see and complete this problem. Average velocity. Here we must learn about average velocity. What about the average velocity? Do you think what is the average velocity here?
The displacement over the total time.
Good. Do you think what is the number here?
0 over 150.
Good. Equals 0. So all time displacement, no displacement, no velocity. Displacement 0, velocity is 0. Do you understand it, my dear?
Yes.
Do you think it's easy lesson?
Yes.
What about to say it's nice to meet you for this program, and I'm very happy to you make understand this lesson, my lover. All time I am in waiting you to tell me you understand the lesson or not. Thank you, my dear students in studio.
Thank
you,
you,
Mr.
Mr.
علاء.
علاء.
Thank you very much, my dear student in the forward of TV. See you soon. Thank you and goodbye.